Stampers, it's Lisa with Queen Bee Creations, and today I'm here to show you how to do a split easel card. And what that means is the front is split, but they both pop up as an easel. Isn't that fun? I can't wait to show you how it's done. Let's get started. Okay, here we are with our split easel card. And so the front is split down the middle, and it's scored a little bit uneven, and then pops up as an easel on both sides. And I've decorated this using the Notes and Totes bundle. Because it's so cold outside, I think it's just fun to play with something that is so summery and nice and bright. We are going to start out with a standard card base that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to do a little bit of cutting with that. For the inside of the card, I have a piece of designer series paper that is 5 1/4 by 2 1/4. That's going to go on the bottom. And then I have this piece that is basic white, 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. So those two together are giving me my 4 inches. So it's, again, a split down the middle. We have some designer series paper that's going to be on this side. These are the same size, and they are 3 inches by 1 7/8. I have 2 of those. And then for the other side, I have these two, and this is the bottom, which is 2 by 1 1/2, and the top that is 2 by 2 1/4. And so that's going to go there. And these are going to go here, but we have a little bit of cutting and scoring to do first. Then I have already done the die cutting for our little pieces. We've got our sunglasses, our lotion, our water bottle, our seashells, all these fun little pieces. And I saved the hearts out of the middle of the sunglasses, and I'm going to use those as the stoppers on our card. So I'm just going to set these aside. Guess we could start with our stamping real quick. We'll just get that out of the way. So I'm going to take this piece, and we're just going to pull out our Daffodil Delight ink pad, and then we're going to use some stamps out of here. I'm going to use the sun on our sun screen, and then on the inside of the card, I'm going to say relax and enjoy. This is just a few extra pieces. Whenever I have die cut extra pieces that I didn't use on a card, I have a tendency to just keep them in this little clear envelope inside the case. Okay. Let's pull in a few blocks. I'm finding a line. There we go. Keeping our words straight and our paper straight. Centering that in there, and then we're just going to add the sun to our sunscreen. Okay. For our card front, as I said, we're going to need to do a little bit of cutting and scoring. So I'm going to start by bringing in my trimmer, and we're going to cut the front of this 3/4 of an inch. And because it's solid cardstock, it's not going to worry, but I wanted the 3/4 of an inch on this side. Technically, it doesn't matter. From this side, this 4 1/4 piece here, I'm going to score this halfway at 2 1/8. So I want to make sure I have the score blade. And I'm only doing this half. Okay, I'm not doing this part over here because this part I want at 1 3/4. So just a slight little difference. Okay. And they're both going to be mountain folds. Let's go ahead and add these to the inside. So I'm going to look for a basic, even border all the way around these 3 sides. And then I'm going to do the same with the white. When I butt this up, my even border on these 3 sides should be good. Okay. That's nice and easy. Okay, as I said, for the front of the card, we have our designer series paper. Both sides are so pretty. I'm going with the more plain side so that our little pieces of die cuts are going to pop a little more, making it not look too busy. I want my bag on this side, but you can see it's a little wide. So what I did on this one is I just took my trimmer and I trimmed a little bit off the side. So I kind of came in here and kind of matched up at the 1/4 inch line here and tried to go down to the bottom. I might nick off a little bit down there, but hopefully not too much. Again, it's not really going to matter. I mean, they're not going to know, right? Okay, again, 1/4 inch, and then kind of down there at the bottom. Okay, so it's just a little bit different shape of a bag. It's still a beach bag, right? But this one's going to fit on my card a little bit better. And I'm going to add some adhesive just to the bottom because I don't want it stuck to the top. When I pop this up, I want the bag to kind of hang over the top. Like I want it to fit over all on the front of my card nicely, but I don't want this part glued down when it's popped open. Okay, then I'm going to take our sunglasses and one of our seashells, and we're going to pop those up on dimensionals. Then on this side, we're going to have, our water bottle. I probably should have gone that way. Might have to redo that water bottle, huh? That's blending too much. See, on this one I did the green, and this one I did the white. So we're going to need a different color water bottle. Let's flip the script and do a green water bottle to go with our white background. How about that? Right, a slight blip, but we are back on track. But I can save that water bottle and use it on another card. Okay, and this time we can take advantage of our adhesive sheet since I was able to die cut the entire water bottle. Okay, and then we have another seashell. And a mini is going to fit nicely right in the middle of that one. Gotta love that we added those minis, huh? All those years of having to cut them in half, and now they're already done for us. Okay, again, I'm wanting to gain a little bit of height and make it, you know, pop up onto the top, but not glue it down up there. Add this one kind of over the top. And then our seashell at the bottom. Now we're ready to do our easel, right? Okay, so we can decide if we want them to pop up at different heights, the same heights. I decided on my other one to do them at the same height. And so I just took my ruler and I set it across the bottom. And then I just set my hearts on top of it so that they were even. The ruler allowed me to find the middle easily. So we're going to need some more dimensionals under these. As I said, we're going to use them as the stoppers. So we're going to ignore the fact that they have adhesive sheet because that's not needed. And then we're going to find the middle on this side. So I've got it lined up at the bottom of my designer series paper. You can kind of center the ruler and then know that that's our middle. Okay. Then we can do the same thing on this side. We're going to set that down. We're going to have our ruler here centered, because I've got, you know, just a little bit over here, just a little bit over there. And I know that this right in the middle is going to be my middle. And there we go. That's all there was to it. Okay, and so there you go. There is our split easel card made using the Notes and Totes bundle. I hope you loved it and you give it a try. Thanks. Bye.